What if someone had told you in 2012 that something called augmented reality would create new ways to experience museums? Or in 2016 that changing labor conditions were likely to increase worker flexibility and highlight wage disparities? In 2019 that blockchain and obscure digital ledger technology might create new ways for museums to monetize digital collectibles? Each year, the American Alliance of Museums Center for the Future of Museums releases Trends Watch, a forecasting report outlining the emerging phenomenon shaping society and the museum sector. This year, we're taking Trends Watch a step further when the second annual Future of Museums Summit convenes on October 29th to 30th. Connect with museum professionals around the world in a virtual convening where you'll gain tactical strategies and takeaways to plan for a brighter future for you, your museum, and your community. Join from wherever you are to dive deeper into the themes of Trends Watch. Pressure is building along fault lines that segment communities, funders, policymakers, and museums' own staff, boards, and volunteers. How can museums help move their communities away from division and towards connection and understanding? And what choices do they face in avoiding or engaging in any given conflict? And how will these choices shape the future of museums and society? In the past decade, artificial intelligence, AI, has leapt from the realm of science fiction and tech culture into our everyday lives. Most recently, generative AI is disrupting the work of creators, upending education, and performing key tasks in white-collar work. What is AI? Is the hype justified? And how can museums make informed judgments about this or any other emerging technology? The climate crisis poses an overwhelming threat to museums and the communities they serve. Museums' collections constitute a vast seed bank of human civilization. Protecting these seeds will entail a commitment to decarbonizing the future, replacing our dependence on fossil fuels with sustainable systems. How can museums decarbonize their own operations, and how can they inspire people to take meaningful action? In May 2023, Surgeon General Dr. Vivek Murthy released a report on the loneliness crisis and offered recommendations for how cultural organizations can help combat this epidemic. How are museums creating programs and experiences designed to foster social connection and combat loneliness in their communities and their workforce? Our sector and our world are changing faster than ever, and it's never been more important to think about the future than in this volatile but hopeful time. Using the profound disruptions of the past several years, museums can create better, more equitable, and resilient futures. In the Future of Museums Summit, you will explore how.